Okay, so I got the Rhino here today. I had it running a little while ago and I think the thing actually locked up on me. I was running it to see, because I'd read on the internet that the Rhinos kind of have a knock at startup, so I was like, you know what, I got nothing to lose, might as well try and run it for about 30 seconds, see what happens, and it just shut off, and now I can't even get the starter to turn it over. I can't turn it over, so I think it might actually be locked up. In the meantime, I have bedlined the bed here and painted the sides just because it can't get no worse than it already was. But I'm about to get started pulling this entire engine out and I guess rebuilding it. I already got the pulleys off the other side. I'll probably take this gas tank out and just make it a little bit easier on me. Take this shifter out and hopefully I can pull it all as one and then take it apart, but we'll see what happens. Alright, it's super dark in here because this isn't my normal shop. This one's actually the one with air conditioner in it. But it's super dirty down here to the point that I can't even really tell where everything plugs in and all. I actually pressure washed it, if you remember, in the first video of this, and somehow I completely missed all this, or either this is where everything drained to, but super annoying. Always make sure you clean real good before you start working on something. So now that I got the gas tank out, it's getting a little bit more interesting to pick what's the easy things to take off. So I guess I'll just go at it and see what happens. Got some more stuff off here. I removed the ground, removed the whatever this is. It had like a breather on it that ran back here. So I guess I'll remove the breather on the other side, spray down the exhaust bolts, and keep finding other things to take off, I guess, until we finally get this big old 120-pound engine out of this frame. Okay, I got most of the annoying stuff out of the way, like the shifter and like the supports that go under the seats. So it's pretty much an open area to work on the engine at this point. I did notice when I was looking at it, if you need to check your timing chain for any reason, then that's mighty close. The more I look at this engine, the more I think that I don't think anyone ever has really worked on it before, because if you look at it, most of the bolts are exactly how they should be. I don't really think that is factory. And I had one little piece that was broken up here on this mount right here. But for the most part, the engine is exactly how it would have been from the factory. It has 8,000 miles, so it's had a pretty long life. After a whole lot of struggle, we was able to get the engine out here and got the head and the cylinder off, starter. We figured out the problem is that the rod is frozen on the crankshaft. If you look in there, you can see how the bearings actually come apart. I'm just gonna keep tearing this down and hopefully get more and more knocked out each day, and hopefully eventually get this apart and put a new hot rods crank in it and it'd be good. Got the side cover off. Now you can see the flywheel. This all actually looks pretty good, which it should. There's not a whole lot of wear that goes on in here. But yeah, I got this off. It took a little bit, but it was able to come off. I'm actually really impressed with how the cylinder looks for as raggedy as this thing seemed to be. And the piston too is definitely used and scratched some, but it ain't near as bad as I thought it was gonna be. The first video I did of this Rhino didn't do very well, so I don't know how well this one will do, but I'm just gonna film it just to have a little bit of content to post, and hopefully people will catch on and watch it some, because I enjoy watching people rebuild four-wheelers and side-by-sides and such. So if you like this video, comment. If you want to see more, subscribe, and thanks for watching.